All right, I want to welcome everyone to our live Saturday morning presentation. Everyone should be able to see my screen. We have an awful lot of information that we want to cover today. What you're seeing right now is a new page that has been put up on our Synergy Family website. And what I'd like to do is go back to the home page. This is the home page for our Synergy Family website. URL is pretty simple, oursynergyfamily.com. You'll come to this landing page. I'm in the process of redesigning this landing page, so there'll be some additional changes made over this month of September. But one of the things that we're trying to do is make it easier for you and your distributors to be able to market the Synergy products. And instead of going to the resource button that we have that will still stay there, we're not going to be adding any more resources to that resource button, but what we are doing is we're doing a dedicated page to the different specific marketing strategies. And today we're going to cover two of those pages. Next week, we're going to do the natural energy and the immune system pages. I'm in the process of developing a video for the immune booster product. Plus, I'm in the process of doing a secondary video called Q&A of Immune Booster, Pro-Arginine Plus Immune Booster. So we'll be showing that information next Saturday. But today we want to focus on two primary marketing strategies called Nitric Oxide Therapy and Weight Management. The goal today is to show you what these pages look like. So if you go to the home page, and you scroll down, you'll see this dedicated pages to specific marketing strategies. And if you click here to enter underneath the strategy, it'll take you to a dedicated page just for that strategy. And we're going to look at nitric oxide therapy and weight management. So if I click on this button, I've already got it open, it would take me to this page here. Everything's going to start off exactly the same except for the identification of the marketing strategy and the product of choice. So everything is about blessing lives with better health as we build a vibrant network marketing business in Synergy worldwide. This page is dedicated to marketing nitric oxide therapy, and our product of choice is Pro-Arginine Plus. And then as you scroll down this page, we'll have key videos on nitric oxide therapy and Pro-Arginine Plus. We'll have key resource tools for nitric oxide therapy and Pro-Arginine Plus. We'll have specific videos on how nitric oxide therapy addresses key health concerns. And then we'll have the recorded Saturday trainings that actually apply to either nitric oxide therapy or Pro-Arginine Plus or a combination. And then there's a link to our testimonial page, which gives you some great testimonials on nitric oxide therapy. So as you can see, this page is organized where you can scroll down. And one of the things that I always recommend that once you've picked your marketing strategy, create a Word document on your computer that as you go through the different resources that apply to that marketing strategy, you can then put the URLs for those resources on your Word document so that you have easy access to them all the time. Now, as you can see, I'm just going to give a brief overview of this page, and I'm going to give a brief overview of the page for weight loss or weight management. We created a new video, Pro-Arginine Plus, our product of choice. And then we have a video called What is Nitric Oxide Therapy? And then as you go down through here, there's some videos from both Synergy Worldwide, as well as some other videos that we've created that we use all the time from a marketing standpoint. So you can see that there's the video from Synergy Worldwide, which is the quick facts video. They still have their Bless Your Heart video, which uses the old labeling for Pro-Arginine Plus, as opposed to the quick facts one has the new labeling that's been out now for about 2 years. And then we have the old video that we had done called the Pro-Arginine Plus Advantage. We have two videos here called Pro-Arginine Plus Clinically Proven. So if you ever use the aspect, well, our product is clinically proven, and someone wants to know, well, how is it specifically clinically proven? You can share this video. And when we talk about sharing or creating your document, again, if you right click on any image that you see, you'll see where you can copy video URL. And then either if you open up a new browser or if you put it into a Word document, again, if you send that URL to an individual, it's going to then take them directly to that video. So it's going to take them directly to that video. And again, what you want to do from a marketing standpoint is go through the different materials, the resources that you have, and create your list of what you think is going to best help you to market nitric oxide therapy and our product of choice, ProRGN Plus. We have this video here about the truth about Dr. Borger, because again, his website and his product makes certain statements with regards to ProRGN Plus that are not factually true. And so this video, let me put this the best way I can. There's some disingenuous statements that are made by Dr. Borger and his website. This video helps to address those disingenuous statements. And then as far as key resource tools for nitric oxide therapy and ProRGN Plus, we have resource tools that we've created, as well as, as well as resource tools that have been created by Synergy Worldwide. So one of the things I tried to do is I went into the resources that Synergy Worldwide has and be able to then give you the image of that resource, as well as if you click on the image, it'll take you to the PDF for that resource, either created by us, our Synergy family, or created by Synergy Worldwide. So we have this Power of Nitric Oxide Therapy PDF that we created, but then we have this comparison chart that comes from Synergy Worldwide. This is hugely important. I use this all the time when people say, well, you know, how do I know that your product is the best? Well, one of the things that I can do is I can then send them this link. You know, I can say, you know, I'll send you an email with a link that will show you how ProRGN Plus compares to the leading competitors in this area. And again, all it is just clicking, you know, on that link and copying it, or right-clicking on the image and copying it. But as you can see, here's ProRGN Plus as it compares to the leading competitors. There's only one product in the marketplace that comes slightly close to ProRGN Plus in its ability to create nitric oxide. There's one other one that's about two-thirds of its two-thirds in its ability to create nitric oxide when compared to ProRGN Plus. Everything else is either half or a quarter or even a third in their ability to create nitric oxide when compared to ProRGN Plus. So again, you use your resources to help validate in the minds of the people that you're talking to the information that is important to them. I was on a conference call on Tuesday night where a person who's a new distributor has a lot of influence in the athletic community. Well, given where their location is at, this flyer here for the Cologne list will be extremely important for them in their marketing efforts into the athletic community that they know, because the Cologne list, which is hugely important over in Europe, where they test supplements to make sure that there's no ingredients in the supplements that will cause athletes concern during drug testing. Well, ProRGN Plus and E9 have both been approved by the Cologne list, meaning that there's no ingredients in either ProRGN Plus or E9 that is going to cause any athlete any trouble in a blood test. And then we have, again, information that we've created, our instruction sheet of how to take ProRGN Plus. If a person's using the jumbo jar, we have that same instruction sheet in Spanish, or if they're using packets, we have a separate instruction sheet for packets. Then there's a great infographic from Synergy Worldwide. We have a what I would call a document called Empower Your Health Through Nitric Oxide Therapy. It's a very extensive PDF that gives an awful lot of information about nitric oxide therapy, has links to videos. Again, it can become part of your program to either educate yourself or help to educate other people on the importance of nitric oxide therapy. We have a checklist here that helps people understand why our product is the best L-arginine supplement in the world. Then there's a link directly to Amazon for the book No More Heart Disease. There's a lot of books that have been written on nitric oxide. This is still the best book out there for people to understand what nitric oxide therapy is and how important it is. Plus, this book gives you third-party validation to nitric oxide therapy and third-party validation by Dr. Louis J. Ignarro, who is one of the 3 American researchers who in 1998 won the Nobel Prize for their discovery of how L-arginine, the amino acid, is converted by the enzymes of the endothelium that line your vascular system into nitric oxide, the master signaling molecule of your entire cardiovascular system. And then there's other things that we pulled up from Synergy, their Progeny Plus fact sheet. And then they have brochures both in English and Spanish. So rather than having a separate page for Spanish, if there are resources in Spanish that we know of, then we're going to put them on this page. There's the science info sheet from Synergy, both in English and Spanish. There's the physician's desk reference from Synergy Worldwide. And then I have this up here. I'm going to come to this in a little bit, where if a person wants to do a social media campaign on Facebook, this gives them guidance in terms of how to do that. We had a special Saturday presentation a couple weeks ago on how to properly do this. Well, this gives you a 1-week posting, 2 posts a day, now how you can run a 5-day program, 2 posts a day, 10 posts for the week, on how you can begin to create interest in nitric oxide therapy on some type of social media platform. In this case, Facebook. You could adapt that as easily for Facebook. You could adapt that easily for LinkedIn. And then we have specific videos on how nitric oxide therapy addresses key health concerns. This is a new video that I did addressing multiple cardiovascular issues in the Black community, non-branded video. Then we have these other non-branded videos, nitric oxide therapy webinar. We have the truth about L-citrulline. And then we have specific videos with regards to specific either performance issues or health issues, like this one, the first one, how nitric oxide therapy addresses athletic performance. Again, going back to the individual I talked to on Tuesday who's heavily invested in the athletic community, this becomes a key video that that person can use to help the athletes understand the importance of nitric oxide in helping them to improve their athletic performance, both training and performance. So this video sets a framework, and then when they become interested in Progeny Plus, he can help them understand by going back to this resource here for the clone list that if they decide to use Progeny Plus, they do not have to worry about any ingredients causing them problems in a drug test. Or if you're talking to a person who has high blood pressure, again, you can see there's the video here for high blood pressure or diabetic complications or sexual function or cognitive function or for wound healing. These are non-branded videos that you can use to help people, again, address specific health issues related to cardiovascular health and how nitric oxide therapy can address that. And again, our marketing strategy is all about nitric oxide therapy. You can talk in great detail about what nitric oxide therapy can do to help people, and then it's always our product of choice. And if you go back up into our videos up here at the top, you have unique selling properties of Progeny Plus. That gives you the unique selling property. Why is Progeny Plus your product of choice? Well, if you watch this video, you'll understand. It's recognized by the medical community. It's clinically proven. There's 262 verified quality assurance steps that go into the manufacturing of this product. So I know that you will always get the same reproducible results from every batch that you get from Synergy Worldwide. And then it comes with a 120-day money-back guarantee, so that if a person's new and decides to use for the first time Progeny Plus, you can help them understand that let's get enough product to address your health needs, because if for any reason it doesn't meet your satisfaction or accomplish what your goals are, then you can always return that initial order back for a full refund on the cost of the product. Again, you need to know your unique selling properties for ProArch9 Plus. Going back down here at the bottom, we have recorded Saturday trainings that apply to nitric oxide therapy and ProArch9 Plus. So again, what does this help you do? It helps you and new distributors that you bring into Synergy Worldwide to go onto this page. Once you've helped them establish or identify their marketing strategy, then you can go with them on this page to help them develop their marketing strategy with the resources that resonate with them in the way that they want to market ProArch9 Plus through nitric oxide therapy. And then there's some very good Saturday trainings that you can then pull up, like this marketing nitric oxide therapy in 2020. Again, you can have them watch that on their own, have them write down questions that they would have, and then come back to them and say, okay, what are your questions? What do we need to do to get your program established? There's a simple email campaign for nitric oxide therapy. So again, there's a lot of great information here to, again, help a person build out their marketing strategy for nitric oxide therapy. And then there's a click here to the testimonial page. And then I end this with our 2 key goals. These are the only goals that you and a new distributor need to worry about if you want to build a successful Synergy business. The first goal is to build your customer base to 10 customer orders per month. That's going to create the cash flow to operate your Synergy business. And then your second goal is to build your Synergy business to reach the gold level. And if you teach those 2 goals down through your organization to existing distributors and new distributors, you'll do 2 things. One, you will create for them, through customers, cash flow that allows them to operate their Synergy business. And secondly, if they set for themselves the goal to get to the gold level, then that creates rank advancement for you. Because if you're doing that on both sides of your organization, left and right-hand sides, as people work towards gold, they then create this organizational volume to move you to higher rank advancements. And if they're then repeating these same 2 goals to their organization, the people that they bring in and the people that their people bring into Synergy Worldwide, then everyone is working to create their 10 customer orders per month, to create the cash flow to operate their Synergy business, and they're all striving to get to the gold level. And that, again, creates the organizational volume that fuels rank advancement. So don't try and set a goal for presidential. Set the goal for gold, because everyone can achieve gold through hard work. And then that becomes the 2 primary goals that everyone works for in their organization, and teaches those 2 primary goals down through everyone that joins them in Synergy Worldwide. Now, the page for weight management is, again, designed the same way. It's just that the information is going to relate to weight management. And our product of choice for weight management is not the Purify Kit, it is the Biome Core Kit. The Biome Core Kit is the product of choice for weight management. And then as you go down through this, again, we have key videos on weight management and the Biome Core Kit. We have key resource tools for weight management and the Biome Core Kit. We have specific videos on how to address a leaky gut, because a leaky gut can be a marketing strategy to help create interest for people who want to address weight management issues. And then we have the recorded Saturday trainings for both weight management as well as the Biome Core Kit, and then a link to the testimonial page. So here are the key videos. The new secret to weight loss. I'm going to show you today how to use some of these resources in a 1-week program on Facebook, posting 10 postings, and give you a feel for how you can begin to create, through social media, a campaign to create interest in weight management and helping people to finally get a handle on their weight loss issues. We have the microbiome research recorded webinar, unique selling properties. We have the 3 E's and 4 R's to gut health, part 1 and 2. Understand your market. We have some videos that are coming from Synergy Worldwide, like this general overview of the microbiome. We have the Purify Kit, the overview. I don't use the Purify Kit anymore. Whenever I focus with someone who wants weight management, it is the Biome Core Kit. So what do I have up here? I have some of Synergy's quick fact videos, Biome Shake, Biome DTX. Then we have key resource tools. If a person decides to use the Biome Core Kit, we created a comprehensive manual that then corresponds with how to properly use the Biome Core Kit, as well as gives additional information to help them begin to make some lifestyle changes that complement the Biome Core Kit and sets them up for future success in helping them to not only lose weight, but also be able to maintain their weight loss. We have the PDF for the leaky gut survey. You can do a complete campaign around the leaky gut survey to create interest for people wanting to address their abdominal health issues, and maybe they don't go completely on the Biome Core Kit, but they might go on the Biome Shake. So again, it creates the ability to create interest, and once you've created interest, then depending upon what that person specifically needs, you know how to then target products or resources that will move them towards making a positive buying decision on one of the Synergy products or combinations like the Biome Core Kit that will help them address it. If a person decides that they want to go on the Purify Kit, we have a PDF that was designed for the Purify Kit. We have a big extensive PDF called Empower Your Life with Breakthrough Microbiome Research. Again, it helps you understand this whole area of the microbiome. We have this social media campaign. I'm going to go to this after I get done showing this page because I want you to understand the social media campaign put together for weight management. So again, you can see that if you or one of your distributors decides to go down this marketing strategy, there's a template that they can look at to give them help in being able to develop and then implement their social media marketing campaign. We have a PDF on the Purify Kit. We have this one here. Do you have a leaky gut? And then here are the individual fact sheets from Synergy Worldwide on the different products, the Biome Shake. We have it in English and Spanish, the Biome DTX. They don't have that in Spanish. The Purify Kit, if a person decides to use that, the Body Prime fact sheet, the Biome Actives fact sheet, the Purify Kit guide, the Biome Protect Kit PDF, the Biome Core Kit guide, the Purify brochure. You know, so there's a lot of different things. If a person decides that they are going to use the Purify Kit, originally that was a 7-day program. From Synergy's experience, they found that they needed to adapt that 7-day program into a 21-day program. So if you decide to use the Purify Kit, my suggestion is you do a 21-day program as opposed to a 7-day program. But if you decide to have them do it in 7 days or 21 days, again, Synergy has PDFs that they created to help walk a person through the time period that they've chosen for the Purify Kit. If it's a 7-day program, it's in English and Spanish. If it's a 21-day program, again, you can get a PDF that walks you through this process that's both in English and in Spanish. Here's one of the best books out there to help a person understand the microbiome. There's other books out there, but this is the one that we would recommend to people. Then Synergy has some other great infographics that they've created, helping people to understand the microbiome or the Body Prime or the microbiome breach. And then we get into specific videos on how to address leaky gut. So if you decide that you want to go down a leaky gut strategy with people, these videos are branded, but again, I've never found that when people follow up with a video that you give them, whether it's non-branded or branded to me, if you do your follow-up, it's never an issue. So again, you just need to understand your resources and then decide what resources you like. So this one it gives you 10 videos. And we also use these videos as part of a weight management strategy, that if you take them through a 12-week program, what are you going to talk to them over those 12 weeks? Well, if you use these leaky gut videos as the core for each week, week 1, we're going to take the leaky gut survey and we're going to talk about a leaky gut and what kind of things that you check off. Week 2, we're going to begin to help you understand the 3 E's and the 4 R's to gut health. Week 3, we're going to help you understand the 5 key steps that you have to take to heal a leaky gut. Because if you've got weight management issues, you most likely have a leaky gut. You need to know how to address that. Week 4 of your program, how L-glutamine is key to healing a leaky gut, which then sets up the product ProArginine DTX. If they're using the Biome Core Kit because they're part of your weight management program, then this video helps them understand how effective the Biome DTX is in addressing a leaky gut. I love this video, video 6. Do you consume a 4-pound bag of sugar each month? You could use that in a social media campaign. Do you consume a 4-pound bag of sugar each month? Question mark. Write your comments, yes or no. I want to take a survey. And then survey shows that everyone didn't think that they eat a 4-pound bag of sugar each month. You need to watch this video and then see if you change your mind. Again, this video is one of the best videos that I've ever done in helping people understand that for most people who eat an American diet, they're most likely consuming a 4-pound bag of sugar, if not each month, every 2 months. And then you've got video 7, consuming more vegetable protein to help heal a leaky gut. What's the best pea protein source? It is our Biome Shake. Reducing inflammation, and then magnesium. So again, there's a lot of great content that you can do, that you can use in structuring your marketing strategy. And then we've got our recorded Saturday trainings for weight management in the Biome Core Kit. So you've got this one here, weight management strategy using the Biome Core Kit. So if a person decides that I'm going to go down weight management as my marketing and I want to really focus on the Biome Core Kit, then here is a specific strategy, a Saturday training that we help a person understand how to implement that marketing strategy for weight management using the Biome Core Kit. And then there's another video that we did, marketing weight management in 2020. Again, to help you understand how to market. Weight management is a constant issue, especially with people during COVID-19 who've had to stay home. A lot of people have found that by staying home, they've also grown bigger, meaning that they've eaten more, gotten less exercise, and they've added pounds to their frame. And so again, you can see that there's other Saturday training programs that we've done in this whole area of the microbiome, weight management, and specific products from Synergy Worldwide with regards to helping people understand how to address this issue. And then we come down to the bottom again. Again, we want to re-emphasize what the 2 key goals are to help you actually grow your Synergy business and actually help you create rank advancement for yourself and for those that you bring into the Synergy business. Now, I want to go up to this one here. I'm going to click on it. So again, you can see if you put your cursor over an image, you'll get the finger pointer. And if you click on it, it's going to take you to a PDF. Now, the initial parts of these PDFs are all basically the same because, again, the information of how you implement a social media campaign is pretty much the same no matter what strategy you use, but the specifics of the daily posts are different. So the initial information is all basically the same, plus we give them a link to the Saturday training program where we actually went through and helped people understand how to implement a social media campaign. So they can watch the Saturday training, and then some of this other content will make sense. Well, one of the things that I did, part of the strategy, is a twofold strategy. One, identify on Facebook some pools of, of, of people who are associated with that strategy. So for example, I did a Facebook search for weight management groups. And when you do that search, you'll find a lot of groups. A lot of groups are closed, meaning that they're private. You can't get into them unless you're invited. But there's a lot of other great open groups. And so I found 3 groups. And what I look for is I look for posts that they do and how people are engaged in those posts. Every one of these 3 have great engagements on their posts. They're shared, they're viewed, and they're commented on. These are 3 excellent sites that if you want to, on Facebook, that if you want to go down through a marketing strategy, social media marketing strategy, these are 3 greats. And so what are you doing? You're looking at, on a daily basis, what their posts are and the kind of comments that are being made, and you want to then engage in positive, constructive ways that you can share helpful information that will benefit that community and the people that are engaged, to the point where people begin to recognize you. And then once they recognize you, they then click on your name and they go to your Facebook page, and then they can see the consistency and the quality of the posts that you put on your Facebook page. And when they see that and you're doing it the right way, they're going to then like your page. And so you're building an audience by helping them to look at you as a trusted advisor, which brings credibility to you and brings credibility to what you're sharing with them. And then the strategy is your branding message and the posts that you're doing on a regular basis. My branding message that I use is all centered around the Million Lives Project. And although I specifically work towards nitric oxide therapy, my branding message on the Million Lives Project is generic enough that allows me to go in multiple directions. So it's basically, hi everyone, I want to let you know that I've decided to become part of the Million Lives Project. Their goal is to help 1 million people or more understand how to use natural methods to address many of the health challenges facing our community. I've benefited from this information and I'd like to share it with you. So that becomes your overall strategy on the page of your Facebook page. And then I'm not going to spend time on this because we've already done a Saturday training on it, but I did leave this in the PDF because it's helpful information on how to do this right. It's very important that you do this right. And if you do, you're going to create engagement and you're going to create that aspect of being a respected advisor. So here's the program that I put together for weight management. This is a 1-week program, and I'm just going to quickly go through it today so you can see and get a feel for how this is shaped. And then you can use it, you can adapt it. It gives you the ability to work off of this and create a 2nd and 3rd week just around this one strategy. It'll make sense as I go through it. So day 1, Monday of the week, my first post, and I use this image, hi everyone, I wanted to share some information this week from the Million Lives Project. Their goal is to help 1 million people or more understand how to use natural methods to address a variety of health issues. This week, I'm going to post information on the new secret to weight loss. If you find this information helpful, then please DM me and please share this information with others. So post number 2 for that day. This is the image that I would use. Have you ever tried to lose weight? I use a question. Again, it's part of the strategy. If you have, you're not alone. I did a Google search using the term, how many people in US on a diet? And here is the result. Quote, an estimated 45 million Americans go on a diet each year. and Americans spend 33 billion each year on weight loss products. Yet nearly 2/3 of Americans are overweight or obese. End of quote. Now something isn't working. Is it the person and their lack of willpower? Is it the diet? Or is there something else going on? Again, I'm using 3 questions. Tomorrow, I'm going to share a video called The New Secret to Weight Loss. It's an eye-opener. So what am I doing? I'm using the art of asking questions to begin to create interest for people wanting the next day to go on Facebook, go to my Facebook page, and then see what Dan's going to post on this new secret to weight loss. So day 2, post 1. I know so many people who have tried to lose weight. Initially, they are successful, but almost all of them have gained their weight back, or they have given up because they're either hungry or craving certain foods or both. They end up feeling defeated and give up, only to continue to add additional pounds of fat each year. Now, that's a narrative story that is true for a lot of people and begin to suffer health issues like type 2 diabetes. But it doesn't have to be this way. Not when you understand how your gut health or microbiome influences your eating decisions. Eating decisions that either cause you to gain weight or help you to stay thin or stay lean. Watch for my post later today because I'm going to share with you the new secret to weight loss. What did I do? I created anticipation the next day. I came back with my first post, but I didn't yet give them the video. I created a story to want them to continue to go to my page today because they want to get this new secret to weight loss. Post 2. All right, it's time to reveal the new secret to weight loss. When I saw this video, I was blown away. For the first time, I understood that for the majority of my clients, it was not their fault that they didn't have the willpower and discipline to maintain their diet. There is another key factor going on, and you will learn it in the video titled The New Secret to Weight Loss. Here is the link. And so when they click on that link, as well as when you put that link in Facebook, they'll see an image, the thumbnail for that video. If this is new information for you, then leave me a comment. And what would be most helpful, tell me the one key item you learned. So again, I'm hoping to create engagement and comments because those comments will help me understand other ways that I can put information in front of people that will help them with the comments that they leave me. Day 3, post 1. Yesterday's video on the new secret to weight loss created a lot of comments. Most of them centered on what is the microbiome. To answer that question, I'd like to share a short video, one that will help you better understand the microbiome and how it affects your gut health. Here's the link. And this is the link to the Synergy Worldwide video that they did. Again, leave me a comment on one item you learned. Post number 2 for that day. Thanks to the Million Lives Project, I've been able to educate myself in this area of the microbiome. Personally, it has improved my health. Specifically, the following has happened: better energy, reduced or no bloating, better skin. And what helped me a lot was a 2-part video series titled The 3 E's and the 4 R's to Gut Health. I'll share part 1 first thing tomorrow. Again, I want to create anticipation for the next day for people to have a reason to come to my Facebook page and then engage in the information that I share with them. So day 4, post 1. Today, I want to share with you part 1 of the video series on the 3 E's and 4 R's to gut health. There is a lot of information in this video, information that we'll spend more time on next week. So I'm setting up my Facebook campaign for next week. For now, I would recommend just watching the video and maybe take some notes on how you can address the 3 E's. Here's the link to the video. And then that's the link. Post number 2. If you missed watching today's video, then here is the link. If you have already watched it, then you know that it focuses on the 3 E's, which are eliminate dysbiosis, eliminate leaky gut, eliminate inflammation. Next week, I'll share with you some additional information on how you can address these 3 E's. Tomorrow, I'll share with you part 2, which talks about the 4 R's. And then on day 5 of that week, my first post is, today I'm going to show you part 2 of the video series titled The 3 E's and 4 R's to Gut Health. This video is going to focus on the 3 R's. They're all designed to improve your gut health. Here's the link to the video. There is a lot of information in this video. Please leave me a comment on what stood out for you. And then my final post for the week, if you missed watching today's video, then here is the link. If you've already watched it, then you know that it focuses on the 4 R's, which are remove foods and factors that damage your gut, replace with healing foods, repair with specific supplements, rebalance with prebiotics and probiotics. Next week, I'll share with you some additional information on how you can address these 4 R's. Like yesterday, please leave me a comment on the one item that stood out for you. And there is my campaign for 1 week, and my campaign sets up things that I can do next week and the week after. And again, introduce synergy products like the Biome Shake as one of those specific supplements, as a healing food, as a product that can help to repair the damage done to my gut, prebiotics and probiotics, the Biome Actives. So again, what happens is I've begun to set up a natural introduction to some of the synergy products that I use to help me maintain good gut health. And then if a person's interested in those products, it's because I properly set them up as opposed to just trying to sell them on the product. People don't like to be sold. They like to sell themselves. And the way that you do that is you give them good information that's going to resonate with them and what they're looking for. So those are the strategies for weight management on this weight management page. And then again, you've got your specific page for the nitric oxide therapy as your marketing strategy. So with that said, do I have any questions from anyone that's on this morning with regards to what I've shared with you? You're muted. You'll have to unmute yourself if you have a question, or you can always type it into the chat box. Questions or comments, the rest of the time is up to you.
Good morning, Dan. It's Donald.
Good morning, Donald.
No questions at this time, but a comment. Wow, great information, and I can see the benefits of this. I thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Donald.
Very good.
Anyone else with anything that they would like to share?
Hey, Dan.
I think that was Judy, but I don't hear you anymore, Judy. Thank you, Edward, for your comment in the chat box. All right, one last opportunity for questions or comments before I say goodbye and wish you all if you're here in the United States, a great Labor Day weekend. I hear someone's background. Are you wanting to make a comment?
Hey, Dan, it's Judy. Sorry, I'm in a loud place.
No
But
problem.
I just wanted to say thank you and just reiterate the importance of third-party validation, because as new distributors, we are not seen as experts, and just to have someone else's expert opinion is always helpful.
Yes, Judy, and the resources that we've created on this page, again, if you use them, those resources are third-party validations. So as you talked about, when a third party can validate the information, like let's say for here's a good example. Well, why your product as opposed to all these other products that are out there? Well, what you can do is you can come down here and you could send them this PDF. And this PDF is from Synergy Worldwide, and that we're in the physician's desk reference. So you could print this off if you're meeting with them on one-on-one basis, or you could send it to them and you could put in the email. Great question. Why our product? Or you could be talking to them on the telephone. I can send you a link to a PDF that helps you understand that our product, ProArgin Plus, our product of choice for nitric oxide therapy is in the physician's desk reference. And here's the first line quote. You should have it memorized, but if you don't, it's right here. ProArginine Plus is the highest quality L-arginine supplement in the world, end of quote. Now, I didn't write that. The medical community has that listed for ProArginine Plus. That's how respected our product is in the medical community. So you won't find any of the other products that are out there listed in the physician's desk reference. But ProArginine Plus has been listed for 6 straight consecutive years in the physician's desk reference, and every year they've used that same thing. ProArginine Plus is the highest quality L-arginine supplement in the world. They recognize this product for how good it is, and that's why it's our product of choice. And I think if you used it, it would become your product of choice. And then you just leave it sit there. You've used third-party validation to answer a specific concern or question, and then it just becomes the person's decision to either use the product or not use the product. If they decide not to use the product, why are you not wanting to use this product? Is it because you think you'll lose money? Then you can bring in the 120-day money-back guarantee. So again, all this does through third-party validation is increase your probability of success. You're never going to have 100% success of getting 100% of the people that you talk to onto ProArginine Plus. But if I can help you use third-party validation through the different resource tools that we've created for you on this marketing strategy, or the ones that Synergy Worldwide has created for you, then it increases your probability of success. And if I can help you increase your probability of success by 50%, and then as you get more confident and confidence in what you're doing, your probability of success will go up even higher. And all we want to do is help you understand how to properly market, and then give you the tools and resources to be able to implement. Because until you implement a marketing strategy, nothing's going to happen. It's the implementation of a marketing strategy that is going to help you accomplish the goals. And what is the goal? Create your customer base to the point where you've got 10 customer orders per month, which creates cash flow to operate your Synergy business. And then if you teach your distributors to do the same thing, you're creating for them cash flow, and they're also creating for you through their customers organizational volume that helps you to get to the gold level. And then if they're doing and repeating the same thing, they're then getting to the gold level, and they're pushing you to higher levels like leadership. So again, everything works if we focus on these 2 goals and utilize a marketing strategy. Next week, we're going to talk about natural energy through E9 and the immune system, with our product of choice being the new product from Synergy Worldwide, ProArginine Plus Immune Booster. One final time before we close, anyone else with any comments or suggestions or questions before we leave? All right, I want to thank everyone. If you're here in the United States and you're going to celebrate Labor Day weekend, make sure that you do it socially responsible with people that you know, and we'll see everyone next Saturday for the next 2 marketing strategies for helping you build your Synergy business. Have a blessed weekend, everybody. Everyone, bye-bye.